wrote the article on how to get a good tenant. But the one key thing you need to know on how to get a good tenant is how not to get a bad tenant. That's the most important thing we need to work on today. So I'm just going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. If you're having trouble with a tenant or you're about to start your first property management experience, here's what you need to do. First, you need to understand the background check. So in mistake number 5, I give you 3 companies that will help you do the background check. I use Rent Prep. They'll actually call the previous landlord, property manager, and get a report for you on how well the tenant paid them. And then they'll send you an email with the information. They also have a service they have a form that your tenants can fill out, and they charge for each person you do a background check on. So if you reject somebody, it's important that you have them sent a letter that states that it gives them a standard letter that explains that they were disqualified for official reasons. And it keeps you protected. So learn the background check. All 3 of those companies have so much information on their websites, and there's books available. So learn how to do a proper background check, and you'll get better tenants. The other thing to know is buy good properties in good neighborhoods, because if you buy cheap houses in bad neighborhoods, that's where the bad tenants mostly are. So stay out of the bad neighborhoods, buy good houses, prepare yourself, fix them what they need to be fixed. Make sure you save to get a roof and an air conditioner. Those are the 2 main expenses, so you need to be saving toward that. So when the day happens you need a roof, that you have the funds available. And then there's a couple laws that you need to know. And I suggest either join an investment club here in Orlando. It's called CFRI.net is where they're at on the internet. So you can go to their meetings. There's $160 a year to join, but then they have at least 20 meetings every month where you get all types of free information. They'll teach you how to be a landlord basically for free if you just go to their meetings. But if, in lieu of that, I would suggest you go to a lawyer. They'll give you a consultation meeting that's free, and ask them about taking deposits and the 3-day eviction letter. Because you need to know how to serve a 3-day eviction letter in case you ever do get somebody that doesn't pay you. You don't want to get confused in how to do a 3-day serving notice. A lawyer will tell you how complicated it is. I'm not going to go into details. I don't have time. You can probably Google it or go to YouTube and search for a 3-day notice. There's so many questions. Just ask a lawyer. They'll explain to you. It's quite funny once you get going on there. It's just surprising how many different questions there can be on the 3-day notice. So let me recap. Learn how to take a deposit and how to do a deposit refund, where to keep the funds, because there's laws on that. You need to know how to do a 3-day eviction notice. You need to have a good lease. You need to know how to do a background check, and you need to buy good properties in good neighborhoods so you get appreciation. That's how you make most of your money, is through appreciation. A little bit on cash flow, mostly on appreciation. So I hope this helped you. Leave me comments. Make sure you like my video and subscribe so I can send you more information.